Welcome to Scorpio season. What a wonderful, wonderful season. Sun is in Scorpio. So happy birthday to all of you October Scorps. I find you pretty rare. Who keeps telling them to change the fonts and stuff? It's bold, and what are y'all doing? Okay. So, in honor of it being Scorpio season, Scorpio governs your 8th house. Secrets, rituals, occult, and power. Death and regeneration. Okay? So if you have been going through deaths in your life, regeneration is upon us, right? Sexual activity, shared assets, and finances, legacies, and wills. So let us dive in to the secrets, the things that have been going on behind your back. Yes. The energy is perfect for it. Love, joy, celebration. OMG, always grounded in the truth. Guys, thank you so much for those of you who've been supporting the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. It helps so much. Thank you. I know times are hard for everyone, but I really, really appreciate you guys. It's amazing what you do. Oh yeah, the tables are turning. Somebody was trying to put your life in a topsy-turvy energy. We can't have that. Can't have that. Grand Risings, Michaela. Oh yeah. Somebody thought they was cloaking themselves. You ain't cloaked. You ain't cloaked. People who obsessed and possessed. All right, Holy Spirit, 4 Pentacles. People trying to maintain control. That's giving hidden hand. Ooh, look. Trying to control the star. Wow. I keep hearing she working me. Who is that? Future? Like, what? I put a lock on. I know I did. Brakes. Somebody was trying to pump the brakes on you, trying to control your movement and progress and ascension. Ooh. Hold on. Quavo. It's Quavo. Working me. She working me. Quavo. Okay, hold on. All right, look. So the name Quavo, right? Because they not playing today. There's not a universally accepted meaning, but there are several interpretations according to the AI. Chosen name, right? It is believed to be a chosen name, possibly a nickname, right? Appealing sound, modern invented. Okay. Curado, origins in Africa, gift from God. Woo! See? I just had to look real quick. Ooh, look. Ace of Swords. Look. Look, what I just said. What did I just say? Gift from God, right? That's the star energy. That's the star. Look, it's the real deal, Holyfield. You know really what this is, right? It's the system. I told y'all, we've been out here messing with the church's money for so long. They kind of salt. They kind of sick, because people tapping in. They shaking themselves awake. They remembering who they are. They remembering how many times they've been here. It's actually really, really, really impressive. Because all the things that were designed to keep us distracted and entertained and all of those fun things, we are using it to actually expand and to grow. And so, phooey, man, in my Jim Brewer voice. Yes, look, trying to hide back there. Look, 7-7. Look, didn't I say control? It's the system. It's the patriarchy, man. But look at that. Who you messing with? Look. Exactly. Look at this. It's people are waking up. Look at that. Four of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. For sure. Love it. All right. Let's slow down a little bit. Lovers is on the bottom. Okay. And look, it's so cute. It's so cute. Now I'm hearing cranes in the sky. Okay. It's interesting. Let me slow down. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I call y'all. So masculine energy is heavily out here. They want, you know what I mean? Like, okay. So much has been being done in the background to slow you down, to stagnate you, to put you on a different path, trying to confuse you, trying to get you to go a different direction. You know, it's almost like railroading you into a different choice. But you're too strong. It's like the more they scrub away at you, right? And this is what they were trying to do, right? They're trying to degrade you and like get up under your skin. But you know, you got to polish certain things, right? Stone, like, anyway, I don't want to get into the whole gem and lapidary references. It just didn't work. It didn't work. You're too fucking strong. They didn't think you were as tough as you actually are. You're so much stronger than any mechanism. Son, right. Exactly. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. It's like the more they tried to control, suppress, narrate even, the more illumination, the more you rose, the more you ascended. Sun and star, come on. I feel like some of you guys are out here rewriting the context of what star seeds are. Like, not controllable. Standing in power. And I mean that, like, big time. I'm hearing, I got the power. Yeah. It's like you held fast. Stall them out, Chris. Like, for real. Look at this. That's so funny. It's so like, they're there, little one. They're there, mere mortal. Look. Somebody really has like transcended Mortal coil. There's something different. Like, it's like every day you wake up someone new. They kept like trying to apply more of it's negativity, right? It's talk, it's words, it's self-imposed limitations, but it's not your own. It's like wanting you to believe a false narrative with this Seven of Cups, that you're in a position that you can't get out of, and that's just not the truth. On your way to any court card, right? The journey through the lower numbers, right? You do learn quite a bit of patience. Some growth is still growth. And so, as much as they thought they were limiting you, they weren't. They were allowing you to get comfortable. That's not what they wanted, by the way. Seven of Cups, Judgment, Six of Swords. Look at this. This is all because you've gone through this ascension. Like, if someone was questioning the authenticity of your spiritual journey, they don't doubt you now. Like, at all. Like, you're undisputable. Like, it's so funny because I really wanted to see what was going on behind the scenes, but I'm not really seeing that. I see they tried to cause destruction in your life. They tried to send serpents into your life. You know, they tried to mess with your success. They tried to mess with your wealth. They tried to mess with your love life, your healing journey, you know, trying to be a hidden hand. Nothing has worked. Like, nothing has worked. Like, you really just that badass. And you be doing most of this shit in your sleep, completely unaware. They've tried health spells. They tried so many things and nothing. You just keep sailing on to calmer water. You keep calling judgment on it, no matter what it is. You stand firm in who you are. There's so much control out here, self-control, self-mastery. Because you really are. Look, look. You're the energy the world needed to help jumpstart Ace of Wands, the motherfucking ascension, the global ascension. Somebody like, you can't be broken. You can't be broken. Your healing is authentic. You're the real fucking McCoy. And they have tried. Like, it is not one, it is a system. Like, you have been fighting the system. You are nothing like anything they have ever dealt with. Hence this lover's energy. All my volunteers, give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody who know that they came on assignment, give yourselves a round of applause. That's that unshakable. You can't be tricked out of what it is you know. You're here to exact the pound of flesh from the system, the great equalizer. That's wild. I really am flabbergasted. Now look at them shaking in their boots. Cause look. Too much sauce. And now it's wild. Look all those majors. I'm gonna pick them up because they're not, but just look. Now you getting powered up. They tried some shit, but it didn't work. You know, you're exactly who you say you are. You're not living in dual energy in a negative sense. You've embraced both sides of self. You are absolutely in your power, firm in who you are and what you are. They've sent literally everything at you. Pestilence, everything and nothing. They're afraid. They are absolutely afraid. They know like death is near, metaphorically, maybe physically for some, but they know it's like drawing. And you just out here being you. Being you. Well, golly. Look, see? Look at that. He's holding the Ankh. 3 of Cups. Somebody really is working with the divine. Like, bruh. You hold both energies. Like, oh man. No more segmented. Look, you hold both energies, and I cut the deck right back. This awakening is nothing to play with. Like, oh my God, yo. You know that phrase, you contain multitudes? You do. You absolutely do. All right. You're a different kind of ascended master. They have sent so many people at you. So many entities. It's crazy. Sorry. You are in emotional balance. You are in a spiritual union. Like, this is not a joke. This strength that you're embodying, the light that you're exuding, it's otherworldly. Yo, they funny. They're playing Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. All right. Strength, please. 9 of Pentacles. Little old you. Didn't I say you contain multitudes? Look at the dishwasher. Whatever the situation calls for, it's in you. Look, 6 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This is why you came back. This is the fulfillment. Oh, this is dope. As I say, this is why you came. 8 of Wands. Ooh. Yo. There is so much. All right, sidebar, but it's pertinent, but sidebar. For I know lots of y'all are not necessarily Marilyn Manson fans. I get it. The aesthetic is a lot, but the lyrics is crazy. Like, like, yes, you. This is why you were handpicked. So it don't matter what they was doing in the background because they can't win. They have not won. It don't matter. Let's pump you up. That's what this is about. Fuck them. We done spent enough time talking about them. Judgment is scorpionic energy just as much as anything else. So you know what? It is what it is. This is your motherfucking legacy. This is why you came. To regenerate the world. Heal the world. Make it a better place. Yes, for you, for me, and the entire human race. Holy shit. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. See what I mean? To be a source of literal inspiration. Oh, they picked the right mother. Job. Four Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Magician. Like us. I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's excitable. I was getting that right there. Nine of Pentacles strength. What does it call for? What do you need me to do? It's what? That's how much experience, soul experience, spirit, like that's what you pack in. You've waited a long motherfucking time for this too. Woo! They had no idea. Look, had they wouldn't even tried it. They wouldn't even tried it. But that's okay. That's part of the process, right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You got the sauce. Too much sauce. Yeah. Oh, run, devil, run. So all your little bullshit, it don't work. Welcome to the new age. The new age. Yeah, now they feel like they got set up. You did. We done told you about that low-hanging fruit. I don't even know why you would want it. You know, when it's too low to the ground, that's like prime piss area. Why would you? Anyway, whatever. Wow. Y'all wanted this, though. I just want you to know that. Nine of Cups to the moon and your heart of hearts. The darkest, deepest wishes within humanity. Y'all called for this. Just want you to know that you did. People have called bullshit a lot. Wheel of Fortune. You spun the wheel and here we are. This is dope. It's dope. They woke you up. Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. They bought you back, planted you. Man, they was not trying to let you get to this level. Four Pentacles. They was like, no, make them feel rejected. No, make them reject their calling. No, make them miss every opportunity. The devil was like, no. You like, surprise. What do I have to, look, you running down surprise, Ace of Pentacles. You'll release anything you need to. You're not tethered to this world like that. You're not. Whoever I'm talking to, you might love the people. You love nature. You love all of God's creations. But you're not tied to this motherfucker like that. You don't fear nothing. You cool. Shit. The perfect combination. The perfect bloodline combinations, too, is also what I'm getting here. The Three of Cups poured from this line and that line. All in you. You's a bad mama jamma. Or papa jamma. Hey. There's a man. Boy, I tell you. This shit's cool. You got the power. You do. It's nothing. And they got to accept that shit. Because they done poured it all. Man. That's exciting. That's so exciting. Oh, look. Woo. Woo. Oh, my God. Oh, everything they've done has led you right to where you're supposed to be. Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love self-fulfilling prophecies? People so hell-bent, determined to keep you from achieving, from moving, from doing and growing and knowing. And my God, you still end up exactly where you're supposed to be. Look, it wasn't no other reason. This is a passion project, by the way. It was no other reason to get you up. Look, because you was over this shit the last time. And you was just sitting somewhere. And they was like, you know, right? You know they need you. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. It's bigger than you. And you begrudgingly got up like, I wanted to sleep in. But there you are. There you are. There you are. An avenging angel in the motherfucking flesh. Holy shit. Ha! I'm sorry. No, for real though. For real though. Oh, that shit's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man, that's so funny. I'm sorry, I have literal tears in my eyes right now. All right, Holy Spirit, what else you got for the collective this morning? Oh, or this afternoon now. Oh, my goodness. All the tears. Do for 40 days and 40 nights. That song. Look, been waiting on. Look, what is that song? I need to know the song. I do, because it's, oh my gosh, they are playing. Gift from God. How you like me now? Like, yo, if you never knew, you are a gift from God to this world. Just say, look, you about told you a warring angel in the flesh. Like you look so cute. He was like, psych. Look, that's why they've been watching your ass. It's all right. No, there's no partnering with the system. It's a sneak attack, bait and switch. Hold on, don't do it. More than just a dream. Oh. Fits and the tantrums. That is very out of my league. Yes. That's the name of the song. Out of my league. Yes. That is the message, right? You were out of their league. They thought you was just gonna be an easy little, oh, that's so cute. But really, Queen of Wands, it really could be like, because Scorpionic energy is about, let's talk about sex. But anyway, but yeah, about competition. Somebody thinking you out their league, or if the competition is telling the other competition, nah, don't bark up that tree. Don't bark up that tree. You're not getting nowhere. Oh, and you smart. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, you don't. Woo, you real bright. Your mind is sharp as shit. Like, woo. Moon. Hangman. All right. I just saw death. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. Dummy. Look. Tried to sacrifice you to the El Shaitan. Whoa. Look, they tried to block your roads. Yes, they did. They was like, you shall not pass. Look, oh, they regret that shit now. Why? Why don't they regret it? Just give me one real quick, because crying over spilled milk. That's why. Because you still woke up right up and bitch tail. Now they feel foolish. Yeah, look. Devil rejected their fucking offer. Missed the opportunity. Missed the moment. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now they stuck. Oh, now they stuck. As you fucking should. Yeah. We keep telling y'all it's your grave. Look. Now look at them. I wish they'd just sailed on the calmer waters and left it alone. But no, you wanted to target somebody. All right, cool. You want see? Look, somebody could be sick, stuck somewhere. Oh wait, you was turned over. All right, look. Yeah, somebody's scared because they manifested some shit. They was trying to manifest you to have health concerns. You know, bad health across the board. They want, you know, they attacked everything. Your finances, your health, your beauty, all of it. Everything. Like, all, I'll put it this way. If there's 12 houses and they represent everything, this is the type of gang stalking they were doing. They were targeting every house, da-da-da-da-da-da. And now, you know, they wanted everything to crumble, everything to dry up. But you made it, right? You made it. Yeah, they was really trying to cause you. Seriously, like, and it was a full-on collaboration to try to take you down. So everybody involved now is in a regrets. They in a feels. Yeah, because they wonder about what's coming to them. Interesting. See, to me, ego will make you feel like you bigger, you better, you could do more. That's ego. Ego says, I'm stronger, you're weak. I can do what I want. Okay. Now the tables have turned. And your cup runneth over. And now they stuck like Chuck. And they're afraid. Yeah, because they know what's coming. Or they have a feeling of what's coming. Because you were protected from all of their antics and all their bullshit. Their binding spells. Their destiny swaps. Their fake ass offers. Their financial entrapments for some. Ooh. Them attempting to put you on watch lists and just dumb shit. Oh yeah. It's really gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a way that they've never. And so the universe is like, no, I got you. You're gonna pick your poison. You're gonna pick your poison. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah, your son. Yeah. They know. They absolutely know. Oh yeah. They absolutely know. And you know too. Look how the Three of Swords is here, right? Shuffle the deck. Three of Swords is here. Look. Eight of Swords. Look. Eight of Swords is here. Three of Swords is there. See? Same thing. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because they really, really wanted it to be painful. Look. See? Look. They really thought they had the juice. They did. They really did. They really thought they had it. So I'm seeing knights and their ego trying to come up against the queen. Oh, you think because you got armor, you think because you ride a horse, you got a little pony action. Oh, okay. You think because you were lied to that they were the weaker sex that you were going to be able to do this weird shit to them. And this queen came at you with her sword and cut your ass down. Saw exactly who the fuck you were. Shields went up. See, the same little pesky knight. Pesky little knight. Somebody didn't know you had sight, that you could see, that your discernment, your intuition was the way it is. These fucking knights. And these are knights that are being sent in from the system. I want you to know that. You know, the hidden hands, the secret organizations, the groups, all that. You know, the ones who bow down and wear robes and, you know, walk around the tree backwards 9 times and do the special handshake. Them. You were out of my league. Look, they really had no idea. Like, yo, no idea. No idea how deep your shit ran. Woo! Now they're confirmation. Now they're afraid. They really are. That's so fun. Good for you. I'm glad you're afraid. You tried to sacrifice somebody to your little thing. Moon, please. Look. This makes me feel like somebody did this trying to offer you as a way of progressing in their own dark spiritual agenda. No, really, look. 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Chariot, and the Devil. Right. You know how us high vibrational beings, we ascend? This motherfucker did this to you trying to descend. So, no, really, they tried to sacrifice divine feminine high priestess energy to their little thing. I see the Ace of Swords here. I know that, yeah. To their thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's not anything more. It's a thing. Hangman. Or Hangman. Look. Queen of Cups. The sacred feminine. That's the point. These are the full-fledged members of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. All grown up. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yep. Trying to get to a new level of their initiation. Look at that shit. And it was a hard no. Hard no. You can't. Even that thing knew it would be reckless to try this with this star being. Oh, y'all got history. You and this thing have history. 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. This thing has already tried to take you down in a previous timeline, and it was unsuccessful. You might be in a new vessel, Ace of Pentacles, but this thing know who you are. King of Swords, King of Cups. So y'all got played by a thing that knew y'all was targeting someone above your pay grade. But hey, it'll take a sacrifice no matter what. It already saw. It already knew. Didn't tell you though. They are y'all soul family. Didn't I say somebody a fucking avenging angel in the flesh? Fallen angels are just that, falling angels. All right. So distant cousins, spiritually speaking. You know, everybody got that handful of cousins you can call. The ones you only call when shit get hairy. Justice. Bam. Bam. They getting mollywopped by the sacred feminine. That's an old school ass whooping, that spoon. That wooden spoon. 5 of Cups, please. Wow. 10 of Cups. Look at that shit. It's a bunch of them, y'all. It's a bunch of them. Some of these people could be related to you. Don't matter. You know, I got, we'll call it mixed spiritual heritage out there. Lots of my peoples and went different routes. It's okay. Yo, why am I hearing macho man? I'm macho. Oh my god. Oh my. Full, please. Oh. Look. 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups. See the hangman. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Yo, we fall down, but we get up. They did all of that. And you're still right where you should be. Look, Still getting love. Still got your calling. Still making guap. Still collecting soul tribe. Like nothing was stopped but them. Not one delay caused. Just part of the journey. And there's one ringleader in particular who gonna get it the worst. We're not even gonna dig into them too much. It don't even matter. But let me tell you, that ass is it's grass. It's toast. It's toast. 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Look, Judgment, Moon, Star. Exactly. Mmm. Mmm. They wanted you to pay their debt so bad, they spiritual debt. That's terrible. They wanted so bad to take your position, your star, obscure you, and give you they bullshit ass karma. Oh, didn't work. Didn't work. They wanted your fame, your fortune, your beauty, everything. Because you really do have the Midas touch in the most positive way. What you set your gaze upon, what you touch, it prospers. And for some of you, these are family members that you have decided for whatever reason you have decided against, to not deal with, to not entertain, to not reconcile. So they tried to like do weird shit, spiritual shit. Because you decided to keep all of this to yourself, whatever that is for you. Resentment's an understatement. So if they couldn't share in it with you, Tower, that's what they wanted you to experience. 8 of Cups, you went through a spiritual awakening, and y'all don't vibe no more. It is what it is. How dare you walk away from us? How dare you trust your intuition? How dare you not listen to us every time, and forgive us, every time we try to backstab, betray you, just dumb shit. How dare you keep all that you know and all that you can manifest to yourself? Yeah, okay. Felt some kind of way about it. And how dare you be happier by yourself? 6 of Swords. A lot of people in their heads right now. A lot of overthinking energy. High Priestess, like I said. You just like, I gotta go. I'm going that way. Yeah, you woke up. You tapped all the way in. You started getting all the downloads. And I don't feel like you said anything. I feel like it was shh. Shh. Star. Look, Star, Emperor, Magician, Hermit. Wow. Wow. Well, go ahead with your bad self. You are, what's that? What's that? Neo or Akon? You're a movement by yourself. I feel like when you did this, when you pulled back, went on your merry little way with this Page of Wands, like your energy grew. Like grew and grew and grew and grew. I feel like that's where the target came from. And God help you if you're not if you're not traditional. I'm also getting that. Whew. They can't stand your ass. Look. See how I said, God help you if you're not traditional? And then look at the Ten of Wands. Look at all this shit. Look at all them brooms, dustpans, mops, and like, oh, you supposed to just manage all that. Da, 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 da. No. There's an easier way. There's a better way. That makes me feel like he was like, no, here's your broom, here's your mop, here's your dustpan, whatever. Here's your implement. Use it. Like I said, whatever you know, you took with you and you stopped sharing. Because they was using it against you. Plotting and planning and scheming on different ways. The more you did that, the more their plans just kept fizzing out. But this is like the ultimate no-no. That's like the ultimate no-no. Trying to offer somebody so divine, so in their own alignment, someone with such a calling, a purpose, somebody not fucking with nobody either. Let's talk about that. You went your own way. You didn't go the way of your demonic ass family. You didn't. But there was something. Okay, listen. There was a plan, right? I gotta pull back in because I see this. There really was a terrible setup here. This was supposed to put you in a predicament. You went somewhere. New moon, full moon, something like that. You did. And you weren't supposed to actually make it back. But here's what I know. You might be physically alone, but you're never alone. That's also what I'm getting here. You got connections, deep roots in certain areas. Take that as right, man. And I feel like the opportunity was during this travel, this vacation somewhere. But here's a funny thing. The person who was supposed to, make sure you ain't make it back, they went through some sort of spiritual awakening. Starseed energy is so lovely. It's out of this world. Look at all that Aquarian energy. Rebellion. Like you're so authentic and so original, right? I don't feel as though this person was able to commit. I feel like this person found that y'all actually had commonality. Just think about it. 11th house is Aquarius energy, right? Like-minded people and similar interests to achieve ideals and hopes. Joint activities, group expression, social life, and friends. Okay? The plane got blown up, right? Because the moment, like, y'all really started, like, chatting, busting it up, doing whatever, Y'all really was more alike than you wasn't. And so whatever the plan was, this person didn't want to do it. God bless you. I feel like the spiritual assassin, I'm not kidding, wasn't able to go through with whatever the little plan was. Your authenticity saved your life. I'm not even joking. Because, boy, they was trying to set your ass up big time. And I feel like this really did jeopardize that person. Not that we care. Seriously, not that we care. Because they came towards you with bullshit. With an agenda, with a plan. Yeah. Now this person is very, like, they're worried. They're freaking out. Because I feel like their ass is on the chopping block. Because they weren't able to fulfill what they signed to do against you. Whatever it was, you saw through it. This person was really going to hurt you. Like, really going to hurt you. Sheesh. This could have been somebody divine masculine, unawakened, karmic masculine, the devil out here. Look, Emperor, High Priestess. See what I said? Spiritual hitter. It's a reason for that. But I really feel like your discernment was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Tower. Oh shit. Page of Pentacles. So whatever was started, it wasn't concluded. But I also feel like there was some sort of like evidence. Listen, one of these perpetrators in this little collective of people, strangers, part of the same dark organizations, strangers to you, but known. Like, this is interesting because I'm getting family and stranger. Because look, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Eight of Swords. Somebody's very own mother is a part of this dark organization, okay? This all stems from the Queen of Pentacles. Because the Page of Pentacles is right here. They wanted your power. They did. They really did. I'm not saying they don't no more, but I feel like these towers are coming out for a reason. Because there's like destruction and chaos reigning in people's lives right now. Like literal death. Look, death, Four of Swords, death, Four of Swords. And for a mother to do this to their very own child, to work with these people for a power grab, man, like shit has hit the fan. Yeah, they have. It's so funny because I just saw Temperance and Justice, and the Seven of Pentacles. Time is up. Time's up for these antics. Tower, tower, tower. Like every which way there is destruction and chaos happening in your enemies' lives right now. So if the divine got you out the way and you walked away from this person, that family, that's for your protection, because there is absolute chaos reigning. Remember before in the reading, y'all, I said, listen, if we don't eat, you don't eat. Look around. Look around. What's going on? Okay. For too long, God's chosen have been vexed by these low levels. And so in order to show them exactly how this matrix works and how universal law works, they're about to get a crash course in cause and effect. The law of rhythm. And for people like myself who sit in this high vibrational, intuitive energy, I really don't like titles. I don't. And so I try hard not to use them. But that's not saying I don't know what I'm capable of in a spiritual sense. And that's not a dark statement. It's just a truth. And the utilization of the law of assumption. No more living high off of the hog. Yes, you were moved out the way. 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands. You absolutely was moved out the way. And there are people right now who would love to get back in your good graces because they feel as though they could avoid these towers. And maybe once upon a time they could have hidden your energy, tried to mask themselves, but not no more. You are in sun energy. You are at full illumination. All secrets revealed, especially with the sun in Scorpio. Pay attention to your dreams too, because you're going to get some like, whoa, I feel like vivid HD, 1080p, curve, 4K, whatever it is. You're going to see that shit crystal clear in the dreamscape. And somebody is about to suffer like a very painful sickness. I don't wish that on anybody. But the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, they're about to get back. Look, see, look. And that's the system. It's not even jest. Look. The avenging earth angels that are here, right? And I'm not kidding. Y'all have been studying. You've been collecting information. Look, quiet as it's kept. And now it's like the till is full. 10 of Wands. Somebody about to see the actual power of your manifestation. That's interesting. Ain't no sorry. Ain't no sorry. And I don't feel like whatever this is, back to whoever this person is that's going to have this very, very uncomfortable illness, they're not going to know what it is. You're going to know what it is. Because you know you did it to yourself by playing in dark arts. Like, you know where it came from. It's a magical disease. This is a Taurus, by the way. This person's sun is in Taurus, the one who's going to be very sick. And when you hear about this, when you learn about this, you're going to know, even though nobody's talking about it, even though you're not in the loop, when you hear about it, you're going to know where this came from. This is divine judgment being implemented on your foes, on your ops. Okay. Hey y'all. The world is transitioning into a higher vibration. Six of Swords to the world. And there's nothing that can be done to slow it down. Knight of Pentacles just dropped in the block position. Nothing can be done to slow it down. I'm literally getting, you asked for this. What else is one to do? You know, the Empress energy normally is quite passive. But, you know, when she has to get wicked, she becomes very active. And I say wicked lightly. No, really. Judgment, Ten of Wands, Judgment, Ten of Wands. Okay? Ain't funny. Something very, very interesting is going to happen on Halloween, I'm seeing. The Day of the Dead also. Y'all need to prepare for that. Like spiritual people, we already talked about ancestral veneration in a different reading. But I really feel strongly, because I'm seeing it again, that needs to take a priority. Because it's going to be heavy, especially if you've been calling on your ancestors to fight for you. Yeah. And they have. They really have been. So, you know, it's something about them coming through the home in a very physical way. When the portal, the door is open, the veil is very thin. Especially if some of you have been wanting, wishing, manifesting. It's like the energy of someone whom you lost. Huh. I don't want, no. Alright. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think so. Alright. What other message do you have? Ace of Swords. Yeah, that was the right moment. Thank you. You need to ward your environments against jealousy and the evil eye. Especially if you, it's like the woo-woo energy in your community is what I'm getting around your home. I also see somebody's moving in a different direction. Somebody was trying to vex you. You know what I mean? But like if somebody was trying to get you to move, to relocate, something like that, they're stopping that. It's too difficult. It's been too hard of a struggle. to impose their will, so to speak. But I feel like now things are going to balance out because you were definitely being challenged. Like your position was definitely being challenged. Yeah, I'm seeing different types of protection here. Interesting. No, really, Ace of Swords. Like, yo, as I live and breathe, it has come to someone's attention who you are. Yo, this is wild. The consistency of the same card showing up over and over again. Somebody gonna leave you all the way alone. Why? Ace of Cups. See, like I said, it has come to their attention. Who you are, the power you hold, and the chaos you could actually stir up. You've also leveled up. You see, this is the junior high priestess, and here's the high priestess. And so I feel like maybe before you were kind of hiding. I don't feel like you're hiding anymore. You have stepped all the way through the spiritual closet. Like you out. You outside with it. Not to mention, this feels like that you have power oozing off of you. Now somebody wanna like be nice. They won't be nice. Like you were seriously being vexed. Listen. Your pack is different from their pack. Okay? High Priestess operates in very neutral energy. You must understand duality, polarity, all of those things. But this energy here, they have their own pack. Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Devil, Hierophant. They have their own pack. What protects you? They can't sense it, but they can't see it, but they can feel it. I wouldn't play nice with them though, because whoever this is still got to pay. I feel like this could. I got sister initially when I saw the Queen of Cups. Kind of spacey, kind of ditzy. Yeah, it. Listen, Ten of Cups. Definitely familial. Then I saw the Fool. Yeah, somebody a little ditzy. Yeah, I feel like y'all went down different paths. Like seriously, like, you're in a very neutral energy, very abundant. You know, the universe is full of endless information. That's the kind of the energy I'm feeling coming off of this High Priestess. They may not want to be in this contract anymore. Yeah, they're weighing their options. Seven of Cups with the Knight of Swords. And so the way in which they've been getting ahead in life, I feel like they want to reconsider this. Right. Six of Pentacles. I don't think they realize, right? Because here's the Six of Pentacles here too. That there really was a balance to it all. I feel like the way things were presented, so to speak. As much as I see choice here, there's an ignorance to the choice. It's so funny because it's like somebody is tired of the darker energies, the wicked energies. Like someone who was opposing you is really having like a come to Jesus moment. Like, because whatever they're engaged in, by the way, it's a lot. It's an absolute lot. And it's not making me feel like in order for them to gain their successes, it's not simplified. I feel like it is an absolute fight, battle, and struggle for every inch gained and whatever they're involved in. And I feel like somebody's in the flow of the universe. You accept, you move with grace. It's like the contents of your vessel, right? They're perceiving you, not that you're better, but the quality of your life, your spiritual life is better. I really feel like somebody going like jump ship. Look, I'm not even joking. Hangman, Ace of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wants something more fulfilling. Yeah, look. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because somebody really feels like they were lied to, that they were tricked, that they were misled. They weren't even healed. You know what I mean? They hadn't known anything about the journey, okay? About the rules of Earth, so to speak. They want more. You got an apology coming from this Queen of Cups. This person who's like your biggest fucking hater in life. I promise you. Biggest hater in life. But you have shown them a way. Unbeknownst to you, just by you being you, doing your thing. Oh, through your work. Through your hard work and dedication. This person has seen. Like just by you doing you, you've helped them see the light. You didn't force this down their throat. They watched you heal. They watched you put the work in. Wow. What were they expecting you to do? Make the same confused choices they made? I really, listen, I don't know if there's an alcoholism issue in somebody's family tree, but that's what I'm getting from this. To make poor choices, and just, I don't know if they expected you to heal. I'm not getting that with that. It's like they didn't expect you to come up with any sort of formula, any sort of winning path for yourself. They definitely didn't expect you to wake up. Yeah, they really expected you to succumb to your shadow, to the lower self, to your ego. That's what they expected. You to be traumatized or whatever, like the same way they are. You really worked on yourself. Like you've impressed somebody without impressing somebody. You know what I mean? Without attempting or trying to. They literally watched you level up. No matter how hard it was, no matter how much of a struggle it was, you picked your path, you picked your direction, and you stuck to it, and you made it work, and you're making it work. Confirmation. You have fought very hard for where you are in life. For every victory, every celebration, you earned that shit. This is not life on a silver platter. Free will. Like, this is how you help this person awaken without trying to help them awaken, by simply reminding that we all have free will, and I can make a choice today, and in 10 minutes I can make a different choice. I don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over again expecting a different result. There's nothing that says I have to be on this journey forever and a day. Some things just run its course. Sometimes you lose interest. Either way, you have free will. This was the most impactful thing you could have done. Because why would you keep consuming something that is rotten, that is no good, that is expired? What is there to prove? When everything expires, everything runs its course. Your willingness to walk away, to put things to bed, to end, to close out cycles, to allow things to run their course. Right. This is like the grandest aha. That you can trim the fat at any given time. You help people take back their personal power by simply helping them remember they have free will. Simply by walking away. Look, quietly, no explanation needed. For your own pursuit, for your own passion, and standing on that shit. Creating brand new for yourself as you close out these cycles. And it was meant to happen. To close karmic cycles. For you to have your true wish fulfillment. To experience divine love and harmony. To do the generational healing. But not keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. No judgment, but using all the judgment, all the discernment for yourself, for self-governance. There's nothing wrong with looking around your family and going, you know what? I love y'all. but I actually don't want to be anything like y'all. There is no harm in that. Maybe saying it is offensive because people want to believe the bullshit that they have convinced themselves of. But it's your life. No one gets to vicariously live through another. And simply living in that, holding on to what is yours, your essence, your energy, making it work, even though it's hard, even though it might be a little bit of a struggle, it's still leveling up. It's still you embarking. It's still you living. Look at that. Freedom, baby. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So many people play it safe and they're fucking miserable. So how dare you, right? But good job. I'm glad you dared yourself. I'm glad you challenged yourself. You literally changed the direction. You stopped trying to prove yourself, to impress people. You found your own fucking stability. That is a powerful thing. And whatever you do have, you're grateful for it. How silly is that to settle for a shit relationship, but you got all the bells and whistles, but your soul is fucking in agony. You're dying inside because you're miserable. You could be poor and happy, or you could be rich and miserable, but you could be rich in spirit and happy in spirit. You could be wealthy as a mindset, and your reality will, reflect it. It's really amazing. Your healing journey has done some amazing shit for people around you, even though they act like they ain't tracking. They act like they ain't seeing. They act like, they're not checking for you. They're absolutely checking for you. I think the biggest disappointment is just the fact that they can't go with you. That's where the resentment really does come from. Like, it's so funny. Through that door, through that gateway with the Four of Wands, they're going towards nature, right? They're leaving behind the urban, right? Their back is turned to the modern things of the world. And you know what I mean when I say that? I hope you do. No one's saying go live alone in the wilderness. No, but it's a much more organic way of being in the flow with the cosmic energy, with the flow of nature. You chose that. To be in the flow of your own wants, wishes, desires, your own direction. Freedom, yet again. Knight of Wands. The shit they wanted you to reject so you could be like them. And I don't think it was malicious. But, they don't know no better. These are people who found themselves in very traditional circumstances and honestly lack the balls to do the things that you have done. Non-traditional. That's all I'm saying. The people I'm referring to are non-traditional. You are not walking the same route of the majority of your most recent ancestors. That's all I can say about that. That's really what I'm picking up. You literally went your own way. Again, the cityscapes in the background, moving further and further away from it, from the trappings of the world. Look. Look, no more of those old cycles. Not carrying those generational curses with you. Look, everything's fine. Where they thought, right? The people you walked away from, family, friends, lovers, community, whatever, they thought you won't make it. But everything's fine. Yeah, there's been some trials and tribulations, but that's life. Look, still ambitious, still pursuing, still happy. Things are still balanced, still free as a bird. Healing your inner child, having beautiful experiences. Once again, aren't you so glad that you didn't take what someone else had tried to pick for you? Yo, take your impatient ass on somewhere. You're not going to be over here doing that. No. Look, aren't you so glad you were blessed with discernment at a very young age? You've always led what brings you balance. What brings you joy? Your own stability. That was the right thing to do. It really was the right thing to do. It's crazy because these people, it's so funny because I feel like they knew everything that you had in you. I really do. I think they were just afraid because they had unfulfilled lives. You're not doing, especially if you're a woman, you're not living the way they expected you to live. Again, non-traditional folk here. You're a badass being. And the way you're going about life, it's working for you. 6 of Wands. It's working for you. I'm so glad you didn't fall for the manipulations, the lies. I'm so glad that y'all are pursuing your passions and it's high vibration, like truly not allowing others to grab the reins of your personal chariot. Oh, you're welcome. Like really. Because look at this. Look at that. Wanted to establish codependency inside of you very early on by systematic heartbreak and letdowns, by exposing you to bullshit. But look, aren't you glad? Ace of Swords. You see through bullshit. Moon. You know exactly what they're afraid of. You also see the truth about these toxic ass people they're attracted to. Fly by night, low vibrational energy. Look, if I'm miserable, you should be miserable too. 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Oh, I'm so glad. Ooh. That you went into you established yourself. You found peace and harmony within yourself. Self-love. I think a lot of people in y'all family, the ones that we're picking up on, in the communities that surrounded you, the people who exposed you to these 3 swords, are so unhealed. They don't love themselves. Because if you did, this is not the energy you would entertain. Knight of Wands, Devil. Because they've never gotten out of their shadow. So you know the rule, hurt people, right? 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords. You're supposed to live that cookie cutter life just like them. You flipped the script when you walked away. When you went and established yourself someplace else. When you're like, you know what? I'm going to choose the fool. I'm going to choose to live my life by faith and not fear. That's the best thing you could have did. Bet on yourself. Always bet on you. And look at that. And shit just has a way of working itself out. Look at that. When you live by faith and not by fear, look, I mean that. Temperance moon. Here's your faith. Here's your fear. It's almost the very same scene. Look. See the water? See, in the dark, everything's, ooh, be afraid of the dark, ooh, people wear masks, ooh. But you got the sword of truth. You have discernment. There is nothing to fear. You can move about in the world. Your life is good. You have great encounters with people. Usually people on the same vibration, the same frequency, equal give and take, reciprocity. You don't have their shitty experiences, even though that's what they wanted you to experience. You know the divine guards you. 9 of Wands, Ace of Swords. You have protection. So what do you need to walk around waiting on everybody to get you? No. You can literally afford to be in the 2 of Cups. Everything they've done has been in the direction of financial gain, material gain. Even to a degree, you're trying to use it as a control. This is what they tried to expose some to. A distorted perception on loyalty. And it's generational. And look, the baby not even looking. Baby looking down, looking at the dogs. Learning more from nature than the people in front of them. Grandmother here with the walking cane, blind to the bullshit. Because she knows she taught her daughter that. And the daughter trying to teach the child that. And he was like, nah. They was really trying to set you up. And like distort your view on marriage and relationships. And you supposed to stay in a fucked up situation no matter what, because you married. No. Or y'all have children. No. How dare you stand your ground to the example that they set? Yeah. This is literally what they tried to show you. Codependency. And it's most awful. Yeah, this is what you can expect in your family, in your household. This is what it look like. No, the fuck it don't. Look. No, it don't. Look. That emotional maturity ain't nothing to play with. Like I said, you live by faith, not by fear. Like, boy. Whatever mental trap they tried to set for you, you burnt that motherfucker up. I mean that. They tried to put you in the 8 of Swords and then the tower jumped out. No, you don't. No, you don't. Little Miss Independent. Little Mr. Independent. Yes. Yes. And they hate your ass for it. How dare you be free? How dare you be happy? How dare you be fulfilled? Look at your angels. Y'all don't even play. Look at that. Everywhere you go, you got that support. Look at your bad ass. Look at you. Living that good life. I keep seeing the 5 of Cups. So somebody in they feels, they crying over spilled milk, so blah, 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 whatever. The shouldas, the couldas, the wouldas. That's that regret. Now somebody mature enough, this could be a mother figure, a grandmother figure. I broke down the family. Finally sitting there reflecting. Thinking about all the missed opportunity because they went the way of what they were taught instead of questioning and living for them. taking ownership. That combination bugs me sometimes. It does. This ain't the same energy. It's not. Oh, let me calm down. I don't. It's something about the Emperor and the King of Swords. Y'all, it make me want to punch him in the face. It do. It like. But let me calm down. I'm not getting those vibes. But like in other decks, I'll be like, oh, I can't stand that combination. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of masculine energy. Wow. The only king not out here is the King of Wands, but the Emperor's out here. He wasn't man enough for me. There is somebody who can't let you go, trying to tiptoe around in your energy. This person could be a Scorpio. Don't have to be, but in this energy of Scorpio season, they're thinking about regeneration with you. You got your whole fucking back turned on this person. I mean this. Confirmation. This person played with your heart. They played with your heart. They did. Because you had to get over something. You had to get over something. It's somebody who definitely has a lot of feelings for you. They do. But they was given the two. One relationship offered financial stability, heavily invested. The other one got their whole heart. I also feel like there's an intellectual compatibility. Look, they want Chariot. That's definitely given. Yeah, this person plays you for sex. Yeah, but they are your count. Oh, what, motherfucker? Sorry. Chariot, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, Lovers, Empress. There's the King of Wands. Action. He can't believe he hurt you. Didn't know who you was. None of that shit. Didn't expect love to feel like that. Had no idea of it. Inexperienced, juvenile, whatever. They want to renew. Just saying. So your masculine, who was karmic as shit, who played you, played with your feelings, hurt you, all that shit, didn't know anything about XYZ, whatever. They chose money, chose to play with you, got you on a pickle tickle. You know, you had to heal and recover from all that. And now here they are. I don't know if I trust it. I'm just being honest. I don't know if I trust it. I get it. He showed up as the Emperor. I get it. They went through something. There's the Fool. Yeah. They had an ego death. Fool to the string? Oh, God, yes. Ooh. The financial relationship that they felt stuck in, they're transitioning out of it now. I'm down on bended knee. Oh, God. You know, that whiny ass song. I'm down on my knee. Ugh, Boys and Men. Man. You see the action king, right? Yes, we seen him in the deck. But the king that is about that action, his ass ain't out here. That's why I can't stand none of that shit. Don't you dare. I know there's a lot of nudging. There is a lot of nudging. Yeah, they're out of that toxic relationship or soon to be. And you are the first priority. The first priority. Like you are with, you see the clouds clearing away, then cut through the fog, bullshit. Yeah. They definitely thought they were stuck. Oh, yeah. It's like Knight of Wands, Judgment, Knight of Wands. That's how you see this person now. Really. But they got some fight in them. They in the Nine of Wands. No. You triggered their awakening and probably vice versa. And now they like, you on Four of Swords. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we heal this? Please. I had some daddy issues. I had to, water some dry spots. I fixed it. I'm sorry for the delay. Please let me make it right. So meet me at the altar. Look, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Empress. In your white dress. They learned a lot from that toxic ass relationship they was in. Yes, they did. Yeah, look, I told you, ego death. Yeah, wow. The sun and the moon. This person know who exactly the fuck you are now. They know exactly, ma'am. They know exactly. I'm gonna be real. I feel like they dreams is pretty haunted with you. They wake up like it was so real. Nine of Wands. This person juggled you. That's what they chose to do before, and everything blew up. And the moment it blew up, then all of a sudden, wait, my heart. Where did she go with all my feelings? Where'd you go with all my emotions? Look, Judgment, High Priestess, the Star. You walked away with it. It was just supposed to be a fuck. I'm not kidding. That was their agenda. Five of Swords, Knight of Wands. That was the agenda. They wasn't looking for love. They was like, nah, I'm just trying to fill my little cup a little bit. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, this person's sick. You walked away sick. How you playing with people, though? What's that song? I left my feelings at my ex. I think they're by his bed or maybe in the closet or something like that. Yeah, nah. This motherfucker right there, like, yo, they about to fight. Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, Lovers, Ten of Cups, Justice, World, Emperor. This motherfucker showing back up in your life, and they ain't letting go. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm reading energy. I'm reading cards. These ain't personals. If it ain't for you, you got no interest. Although I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever this energy belongs, you a fucking lie. I love you. I love you to death. I really do. Hugs. But you a lie. You a lie. You a lie. Because you had to get cold. Because look, her hand open. You want to hear what he got to say. That's how I know you a lie. You definitely want to hear the apology. It's taken so long. Well, some of you just want to cuss them out, but that's okay too. Justice. This was supposed to happen. And I love when the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card come out together, because that's just not in your mind. That ain't just, oh, the universe gonna make you whole. No, that means the real deal shows up in this realm, and they come bearing gifts. Hey, if you entitled to that, then get your child support, boo-boo. Yeah, somebody been deep introspection. Hermit, King of Swords, bruh. What I say? What I say? She really got a hold. Don't play with me. Yeah, because they was truly trying to just get, look, the Magician, Strength, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Like they was just trying to get their rocks off with a high value woman. They was married, given a two, unbeknownst to you. I feel like you saw something to let you know that there might be other energies, other competitors at play, but you didn't know they was married. Because the moment you put that together, you block somebody. Ace of Swords. All right, hold on. Like, yo, in their heads. Big time. This is that whole striking while the iron's hot. Like, the moment they paperwork come through, I'm not even joking. Because you know how you got to make sure that the coals is right. You don't want to put the meat down. The coals ain't really spread and the embers ain't going. And you, man, they about to strike. They got a whole plan. Yeah, listen, the Queen of Wands just showed up. Your energy haunts this person. King of Swords, Hermit, Queen of Wands. Not to mention, I feel like you said something that haunts this person. It like has free real estate in their dome. This is crazy because it's like out of nowhere. This person gonna try to show up and just woo, woo, woo. I told you what you said has free real estate. There's the Queen of Swords again. You're open to the apology, I say. Yo, you funny. When this happens, you really gonna hit them with the eat your heart out type shit. Like, you gonna show up. Okay, good. Just extra sexy for no reason. This is something you really wanted, by the way. I see it. Six of Wands is here. This is something you wanted recognition for. This person might also want to meet in a public place, or you may want to meet in a public place. Listen, look, y'all a match. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That shit crazy to me. Intellect, which sapiosexuals, right? That's what I feel like I'm who I'm talking to right now. Two smart motherfuckers. Like, two really, really smart people. Look at this. Emperor World. This, for some of you, this is part of you successfully closing out cycles with this person. Damn, they really did a number on you. Because you like, I've been waiting on this day to snip your fuck. Woo! Interesting. This person has been actively doing things to prevent other people from entering your life, by the way. So if you've been in relationships for however long and it didn't last, not even what, 8-9 months, something like that, this is this person's energy, by the way. That's the reason. Yeah. Wow. They really are. They got paperwork for you. Especially if you know this person was married and you was like, I gotta go. I don't do this. I don't do this. They World, Four of Wands, like the marriage is ending. The contract's over. And again, you are the first person on their mind. They're looking for you. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Chariot, Strength. Sometimes in life, you just got to take the chance, right? This person, as much as they're determined to come towards you, they, your choices are your choices. You could say no. You could say, you've hurt me so bad. I don't, you know. And so this is a part of their thought process. So there's some fear here. I'm not getting that this person is above trying to use something to give them an advantage in terms of opening your perception to them. So you don't just come in and, you know, hear what they got to say and just, nah, I'm good on you, blah, 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 blah. And so love work is coming to mind. As I say work, Eight of Pentacles. Right. To the Temperance card. So like something that kind of neutralizes the emotions. Yeah. Moon, Empress. They're afraid of you. At this point, they're afraid of you. They are. They're afraid of your rejection. They're afraid of you maybe not being over, you know, what they did. This person couldn't handle you before. I just want you to know that. They could not handle you. Especially if, man, for some of you, they definitely hit a whole relationship. Like a whole relationship. You expect this soulmate to show up though. 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups, expect it. 8 of Wands. Living in regret, they gotta at least apologize. Seriously, justice is here. So this energy could have been very, very heavy all through Libra season for this individual. Make it right, make it right, make it right, make it right, make it right. Yeah. Yeah, somebody definitely lied about being married. They did. They did. 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles. They absolutely... Right. And foolishly ran towards you, taking all the chances. That's why I keep telling y'all, prenups. Prenups, they help. They help you from being locked into a stupid situation. 5 of Pentacles. You be wanting to walk away. It's not serving you no more. The shit broken. But no, it just slows down the process of you getting your freedom. Especially when y'all got assets. Post-nuptial, whatever. It's a contract. Yeah, they really, at a minimum, they have to apologize. That's going to be their little gateway, though. That's how they feel like they don't get the opening. That's funny. So what y'all say? You knew. Oh, you knew they'd be back around. It's just a matter of time. Cycles. Lovers. Wow. Wow. All right, somebody that's one of y'all with is bisexual. I'm just telling you now, they are. They confuse like a motherfucker. They like everything. What y'all call them? Fluid, pan, something like that. You know they lying. Look, 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. I'm not kidding. Somebody is fluid. Very, very fluid. They chase energy. Yeah. They like them both. Sorry. Not sorry. They're not telling you this, though. There's somebody in the public eye. Yeah, this King of Pentacles think people slow. They not. They really not. Somebody waiting on results, too. And this person is in a marital situation. You're not even being safe. No, look. Devil, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Wow. There could be young children involved. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, this is what happens when people act so selfishly. This is also making me feel like somebody's sloppy. Like once upon a time, somebody used to step outside their relationship, you know, just pretty much for sex, but they always made them their way back home. I'm not condoning. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Like somebody knew when they married this individual that there were going to be third parties, that there was always going to be some random young girl popping up. Pages are feminine energies. That somebody, you know, this is who they are. They married a devil. But I also feel like if this person is ill, and I'm really feeling like this King of Pentacles and caught some shit, I'm not even playing. And if their spouse is like trying to, you know, be intimate with them, and they just keep throwing them like not throwing them off, like no, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that, I'm da 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 da. They're lying because something's wrong with them. And whoever the feminine energy is, the one who's married to this guy, like you understand this person's patterns, you know, about how long it is between y'all intervals or whatever. But this is why. This is so egregious. Like you're going to end up having to walk away from this King of Pentacles. And I feel like there's quite a few years invested here. Like cheating is one thing, but bringing something shareable is another. Queen of Swords. Like Spirit is trying to awaken somebody to this. Like I don't know if you're ignoring things, trying to make excuses or something. For some, I feel like you don't want to eat crow. Because I feel like there is a hard truth in the middle of all of this. I don't feel like there is any deception. Because again, I'm getting, you know exactly who you married. But this is somebody you had to have. So you were going to ignore the cheating, the infidelity, this, that, and the third. Because you just had to have them. Or her. But I feel like I'm talking to a female. Ace of Swords. You just had to have them. That's your one. I feel like you actually had a chance at genuine happiness with somebody else. But you ain't want that person. No. The one God chose for you, you ain't want that one. No. You wanted the Knight of Wands. Five of Swords, like I said, right there. You just had to have them. Now look at you. Five of Pentacles. Four of Swords. I'm not kidding. She's looking at the Five Pentacles there, waiting on the results. Shit's popping up. That's crazy. Now you don't know what to do. Now you scared. Now it's even worse than just no. This is what you created. This is the gamble you took. And you're a Gemini, female. You put yourself on this path of destruction because you couldn't leave the past alone. You just had to have them. Now look at you. Stressed, burdened, worried, not knowing what to do. Child, her man is my man on the weekends. Ha ha! Oh shit. Oh shit. Somebody told you this. Somebody told you. You knew. You knew. There's no getting around this. You knew. Oh my God. I hope you are right. I hope it's curable. Whatever it is. I don't think it is because I see a lot of very anxious energy. Whatever this is, it's permanent. Yep. Whatever this King of Pentacles brought you back. You holding on to that shit. You gonna keep holding on to him too? Because look. Because they not gonna stop. This person's immature. Grown as hell. Grown ass man child. King of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go now? See, I feel like leaving, you're going to have to say something, right? You're going to tell the truth. I need the tea. I need the tea with the tea. With the tea. Look at this shit. Look at this. Into you, played out, chasing, player, impersonator. Look, dirt digging, worst nightmare creeping. Okay. That's you. Toxic, obsessed lover, love on the brain. Oh, yeah. That's all you, baby. Girl fight. You knew. Love triangles. Now look. Haunted by what the boss daddy done did to you. Right. You thought ignoring it, right? Acting stupid, being blind to it was going, Now look at you. Now look at you. Now you still looking at walking away from this individual because they done hooked up with somebody who a whole party animal. And whoever this person is, they got a whole bad reputation. Yeah. Yo, why am I hearing Eve? Love is blind. It'll take over your mind. Look, whoever you are, right, who's married to this man, who I'm talking to directly, I know I'm talking to you. You thought the person who told you this truth, who laid it all like out on the table for you about this individual, you thought they were some sort of hater? No, boo. Somebody just know people. They just know people. They know the type. Now you stuck, locked in with the most disloyal person. Yeah, you thought the person who told you the truth was a happiness. Oh, you just hating on my relationship. This motherfucker ain't nothing to hate about. Like, yeah, look, bad karma. Because you had to have them. And you could have dodged this bullet. You could have dodged this bullet. But that's not what you chose. Free will, lovers, right? And you took that dirty ass offer. Now look. Now look. Karma. Every which way. All because you tried to ignore the love triangles. Family issues. Okay. You really thought somebody, oh, it was one of their family members. Oh, I get it. So the King of Pentacles had a family member. I tell you the truth. And as a moment of compassion, right? Like, hey, dog, before you rush to marry this person, you might want to know a couple things. So if this was a warning, look, 777, you like looking at this person like you hit the whole jackpot. But did you? But did you? But did you? But you were obsessed. The Gemini was obsessed. Absolutely. You had to have him. Just had to have him. Ha ha ha. Instead of chasing your goals, dreams, and ambitions, you just, oh my God. Look, so that's why he not fucking you no more. I'm not even gonna hold your hand through this. I'm not. No, I can't hold your hand through it. Because somebody told you the truth. And you ignored it. Now look. So if you force this issue, if you're not ill yet, and you force this issue, you gonna get whatever he got. It's a reason why they're rejecting you. But hey, right, King of Pentacles, we know why you married. Married him for his money. You thought he had money. You thought he had so much money. But yeah, you thought he's just lonely. Oh, wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Yeah, okay. People predators. You scoped this man out, but didn't really scope him out. You ignored every red flag. Now look, crying, hurt, upset. When. Look at you. Look at you. I know you mad, and you know you need to move on. Wow, but you can't. So for some of you, you've already fucked this man and you done caught what he got. For others of you, you haven't. And if you exchange energies with them, husband or no husband, you gonna catch whatever they got. Oh yeah. You act like you a role model. You ain't no fucking role model. Not when you was obsessed with somebody, stalking them, pretending to be some. Okay. Child neglect. So you got kids. You neglected your kids to chase after this mother. All right, whatever. You can be mad. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't give a shit. Oh, you done found they fake accounts and everything else. Oh, it's so much worse. Oh, it's so much worse. Did you find their spare phone too? Because, you know, those sorts of players always got multiple phones. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah. The Five of Pentacles is somebody's karma. Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, okay? Yep. Because you didn't respect your vessel. That's what I'm getting. All right, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Next message. And this will be the last round. Page of Wands. Two of Cups. Yo, what you're looking for is looking for you. Yes. Look at that. Page of Wands. Right? Still got the Ace of Wands. And there's the Ace of Wands. Wow. Like attracts like. Which. Oh. I love it. I do. I feel like you're going to have to release the controls a little bit to engage with this person coming towards you. There needs to be an air of curiosity and exploration, a little adventure. You know, don't be stagnant or carry the past with you, because I feel like you'll miss out on a golden opportunity if you take shitty dating experiences forward. Someone really does want to get to know you. They're curious about you. Right. That's why I keep telling y'all, heal them wounds, baby. Heal them wounds. Look at all these pages. There's so much new out here. I did see the Page of Cups while I was shuffling. Ace of Swords. So much new out here. Please don't take the bullshit with you. You have to do the work. Yeah. Empress. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely have healed the hurt. There is someone coming into your life, and they really do know what they want, to take charge kind of energy. Don't stand in your own way. This connection could actually work out really well. It could be fun. It could be adventurous. For some of you, if you work from home or have the capacity to remote work, you're going to be utilizing that. You're going to be very happy. It's time for you to experience this new cycle of wish fulfillment and happiness and joys. Okay. I want to tell you also, you have truly manifested this. Right. But see those 3 swords? Don't take them with you. But I also see 33. Don't allow the past to influence. Right. Check your healing. I saw the Ace of Cups. I love that. The universe said you're gonna be in love. Look. Look. Don't overshare also for someone, right? Because oversharing brings up past energy. Turn your ass around. Focus on these 2 cups, right? Look for commonality. Don't lead from trauma bonding, or, you know what I mean? That's very important. And if someone approaches you like that, we don't need to exchange war stories, emotional damage, none of that. So be mindful of that, okay? Because I do feel like that is a way in which someone attempts to learn how to gain advantage, if you will. Right. No one, listen, you don't owe anyone anything, okay? But I will say this individual is not coming in to breadcrumb you whatsoever. 2 of Cups. Sun. Right. This person, I feel like it's going to be a very positive impact. They're there to bring like joy into your life. Surprise, like all sorts of wonderful things. Ace of Wands, please. And there's the Hierophant. Like I said, what you want wants you. So if you want a traditional relationship, you know, someone who shares your similar culture, your similar background, someone a similar economic level as you, your values, your, you know, those sorts of things. That's what's coming in. That's what's manifesting. I feel like your kingdom spouse. Like this person is like security. Yeah. Oh man, that's too many. Really. Interesting. I'm getting friendship first. Like a formal foundation first. Getting to know each other first. Don't allow fear to control you or hold you back. But listen, keep it light. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not always a negative. Somebody has done very well for themselves, like financially, like very, 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 very well. So this person may not want to discuss finances as at all because of that. I do feel like as you get to know someone, those are conversations that come up. But this person really might have like an obsession. Because the Four of Pentacles is here, right? Moon. Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Devil. Do you understand? This person could have heavy earth placements, Capricorn. Like a lot of Capricorn in their chart, actually. Yeah. Yeah. They may... it's not control, but this person sleeps real good at night, okay? Like they comfortable. They really fucking comfortable. Hmm. Huh. This makes me feel like this person's quite curious about your emotional depth. This person's looking for someone loving and compassionate, mature. Someone who's emotionally accountable and in control of their own um, reactions, or like I feel like before they weren't quite so diligent in making sure somebody had a lot of emotional stability. I don't feel like either one of you have had the greatest dating experiences, but I do feel like it is kind of a burden to be single for both parties here, because you have a lot. Like you both are very comfortable. Nine of Pentacles, like independent, single, successful type shit. Yeah. But someone's looking for their person, you know what I mean? Someone to establish roots, someone they can share in all that they have with, not just financially or materialistically, but love. Like this is, they want a family with someone, you know what I mean? They're not looking for Miss or Mr. right now. Like they're looking for forever. Seriously, what you want wants you. So if you're in the mind of marriage and finding a spouse, and that, this is the time. As quiet as it's kept, a lot of people don't perceive Scorpio season as a season of love. Normally, like sex and shit, but shared assets, finances, legacies, and wills. That is a better time to find someone who is in alignment, because the energy is fixed. It's plutonic. It's Pluto energy. Yeah, absolutely. Four swords. Now look. This person wants a healed feminine energy. Just same way you want a healed masculine energy, right? Like attracts like. Sun, Two of Cups, right? King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. Right. See? Like this person's not looking for financial, material reciprocity, emotional reciprocity. They have everything else. Like they really do. So do you, apparently. But I feel like that what was missing in their previous dating experience. There was no emotional connection. Someone may look good on the surface, but there's no real alignment. It's like love at first sight. I'm also getting that. Like someone's going to see you and know exactly. Like the light goes off. Like ding, 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 ding. Page of Pentacles, please. Like you both been manifesting each other. Straight up. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Wands. Now that's funny. This gives me the energy of both of you willing to take a risk on the other after having been out in the field in competition. You know, that's neat. If you've already encountered this person, they are scouring the internet. They are doing their research to make sure they don't relive poor choices of the past. Okay. They want to make sure you're exactly who you say you are, how you present. They want to make sure you're not a representative. And vice versa. Whoever this masculine energy is, I feel like they actually are kind of traumatized by the aggressiveness of the dating world. I really feel that so strongly. I feel like this person's been kind of hiding out for quite some time. Look, nightmare, uninterested. Like, no, 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 no. Because you got, people out there partying their asses off, clout hungry. Because this person is quite successful. Right. Or people acting different. Like, they're not looking for love. They're looking for the bigger, better deal. And so this is part of why this person, not to mention women are aggressive with threatened and intimidated. Right. So I do feel like this man has been exercising celibacy as they look and search for the right one. So right now, this person is kind of acting like a stalker, or they will. Like they're going to dox you. Okay. Like they're absolutely going to dox you. But that's because they want to make sure they're not extending an offer to the wrong person. Like this person feels like they have dodged bullets, and you too probably, from bad relationships, from people who tried to take from them, pretending to be someone or something that they're not. I don't think you care because I feel like you're exactly who you say you are. You show up to be. Right. That's pretty neat. But they are all up in whatever you got online. Like they are all up and through it. Anyway, I hope this has helped y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll do this again very soon. Love you, love you, love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Like attracts like, Jane. You think the universe going to send you Someone you're not attracted to? Okay. Love y'all. Bye.